somewhere out there is my family. I can't find him on my own.
Hang on, Dory!
Surf's up, dude!
Incoming!
I don't want to be touched. Sorry.
That's okay. Everybody does it. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Dave Morales, Houston, Texas.
Dave Morales from Houston, Texas.
Hi, Dave Morales from Houston, Texas.
That should be my full name now from now on, right?
You know, take it, own it.
All hyphenated. Yeah.
This is one of the most anticipated sequels. Well, for me, big time.
Good.
I'm a huge Disney freak, Disney Pixar. What was Ellen's reaction like when you called her and you said, "Hey, let's do this again"?
Well, Dave Morales from Houston, Texas. What I did was, when I called her, she, I think, was surprised because it had been so long. It turned into a running joke that she just thought was never going to be resolved. And my first thing I said on the phone was, "Uncle, I give." And then she said, "I was just kidding." But we laughed, and then I did surprise her with, "It's going to be called Finding Dory, and it's going to be all about your character."
Is there truth that you all were worried about Dory, and that was the reason we've got a sequel now?
It is. It is the truth. I mean, as a writer, it was a little more complex than that. When I wrote her for the first movie, I knew she was a tragic character. I knew she had all this sense of abandonment in her and couldn't remember why, because she had wandered the ocean for years, being forgotten by other fish, forgetting other fish, and being ditched by other fish. And I just felt that was awful. She needed closure for that.
I want to talk about her new friends in the film.
Yes.
Obviously, Hank. And inspiration for some of the new characters, Bailey and Destiny as well.
Yeah.
I love them.
They're super fun.
Yeah.
I mean, Hank, obviously performs an amazing role for us just narratively, because he, as an octopus, can get in and out of water, in and out of small spaces, carry her around. So it was the perfect kind of animal to choose to play that role. And then Ed O'Neill, who basically is like the perfection of kind of gruff on the outside and soft and squishy on the inside.
Yeah.
And then Bailey, the beluga, if you just watch a beluga, like there is nothing friendlier in nature than the beluga.
It's called a melon. That thing just kind of goes whenever.
And he's always had this big smile on his face, and so we were like, we have to have a beluga. And then Ty's voice is just oozes charm and kind of naive charm, you know. And then Caitlin, I mean, whale sharks are beautiful, and Caitlin's voice is
She's got such presence, but such sweetness at the same time, so it just matched perfectly.
You wanted her like to be like almost like an oven mitt, like a big
like a
puppet.